Just do some cosmetics, I don't know. This looks cool. Let's be green. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, I'm ready. So jump, high elf, female, nice. Alright, the timing starts when I hit continue, so 3, 2, 1, go. So the first thing is I'm gonna do is equip heal minor wounds and failure. And I walk backwards so this guy talks to me immediately. Yeah, so this is no out of bounds. Compared to any percent, this is a more competitive category. Any percent is literally like 5 or 6 minutes long RTA, because you can clip inside a building which has a door to the very final quest of the game. It's pretty broken, so it's a bit more competitive, as I said. So here we are in a tutorial first, and then this is pretty much, it's on a script, and we're trying to break this script by aggroing onto our friends. And if they are aggroed, they're gonna run at you instead of walking. So that's the first big task in this section. First thing I'm gonna do, here's a trick, where I try to pickpocket this guard at a specific time. And that makes them go to this cell faster. It saves like 10 seconds. And I start the aggro on Glenroy. Here's the Emperor, voiced by Patrick Stewart, I think. There we go, and I'm gonna hit this guard 3 times and then 1 more fireball to his face. There we go. So now they are aggroed, but the good thing about it is that the game doesn't want to be that broken at this early, so they let you yield at them. So they're gonna stop and forgive you. So we're just gonna do that a couple of times here, and then this is the only way to speed this up, pretty much. Some assassins spawn to kill the Emperor. And I kill them fast. Skip some dialogue here, and then start the next phase of aggroing. So the guards take 5 hits to aggro, the Emperor takes 6, so I just hit the guards 4 times and the Emperor 5 times. That way, the next time I hit them, they will aggro immediately. So it's just a setup for the next phase. This is an RNG part, because either we get a fast break, which we got, or not. Got a good red pattern there. I'm gonna take this stuff from this guy and move on with the tutorial. We got a lot of these pop-ups there. There's no way to skip them, so we just need to be ready for them. So as you can see, I'm walking fairly slow, and yeah, this is not gonna be that much fun, but we're gonna make some cool magic tricks to happen in the later section of the run. Pretty much, I think 1/4 of this run is this tutorial. Really annoying, but especially annoying because of the AI manipulation that I mentioned, so hopefully we'll get through this without any problems. I just hit that red because it was on the way. Don't need to. And a lot of stuff's gonna happen, so I'm trying my best to explain, but you kind of have to go with it. Especially in the next aggro section, it's pretty much just making the guys aggro to you and then kill the enemies as fast as possible so you can escape. But we are picking up stuff for a reason. We picked up 2 types of scrolls, a potion. We're gonna pick up lockpicks and arrows, and they all gonna be relevant later on in the run. We have 1 of them each, but we're gonna make a lot of them soon. So here comes a section which is really hard to explain, but bear with me. So I'm gonna aggro Grandloy and walk to this door. And what happened? I don't know. and de-aggro them and kill this guy. If I can. I can't. Oh no. This is bad. This is terrible. Whatever. So if they hit the Emperor, then I have to restart the aggro process. It's fine though. Yeah, it's... there we go. It's messed up, but it's fine. Could be worse. So we pick Steed as our first sign, because it gives you bonus to speed. I'm gonna try to hit him. Yeah. If one of the guys hit the Emperor, he will lose aggro. That was the unfortunate part. Did I pick up this stuff? I think, yeah. And sometimes they de-aggro for no reason. And I have to do this again. This is a really bad section, sadly, but it's fine. So I have to make sure they run to me instead of walking, because walking is actually terrible. And these guys are stuck in place for a reason. So that was the AI manipulation for. And they have to get to this part. Come on. Forgive me. There we go. So this door opens. This is the only reason that I did this section, so we did it. Nice. It was fairly fast, I guess. So I'm pushing Glenroy because this is again something that we cannot really speed up. And here comes the first big glitch. So I'm initiating attack and I'm trying to equipping arrows, which is not allowed. And what it does is that it remembers the number of arrows I'm trying to equip. So I can dupe, the next time I drop something, I can dupe the same amount of something. And I'm duping some potions and what is it called? Scrolls, yeah. And the next one I'm doing is duping with scrolls, which is just, I can't really explain, but it's like the amount of scrolls you drop and equipping the other one is just pretty much accelerates up. Yeah, the de-aggroed now. The AI is completely messed up right now. It's fine. And I'm gonna also do block packs because I need to open locks with it. So I have a bunch of stuff. Just that's all you need to do. I just duped stuff. Need to wait till the final assassin comes for the Emperor, so he can finally die. He gave us the Amulet of Kings. There we go. And we pick our class, which is gonna be Nightblade. Or was it called? Yeah, Nightblade. It gives you athletics and speed bonuses. There we go, we can leave the sewers now, finally. It wasn't as bad of a sewers as sometimes get, but things went sideways. For sure. But it's fine. I think we are still good to go. So, the next thing I'm gonna do is go to Brawil and meet a really friendly drug dealer who sells skooma. And it's gonna be the main theme of the run. There we go to Brawil. But he's a very shy drug dealer, so we have to wait for him till he comes out. Yeah, what you need to know is that skooma has many abilities to your character. 2 of them are important in the run, which is it makes you go fast and also lets you carry a lot of stuff. Exactly. The main theme is definitely drugs. Don't do this, kids. Drugs are bad. Yes. So we're gonna sell the 10 potions that we duped, buy 1 skooma, because skooma is apparently very expensive. We're gonna continue our main quest, getting the amulet to Joffrey, who's the head of the Blades, the guards that protect the Emperor. Alright. Let's dupe the skooma because we only have 1 skooma. We need to have at least 400 in the run. There we go. Pick up this one. There we go. That's a bit... that's what I thought. It's fine. I think I'm gonna be fine. So we're gonna go fast. I'm gonna make a save here. It's gonna be relevant for later. Just keep a mental note of that save. Talk to Joffrey that, you know, Emperor is dead and the world is in danger, and it turns out that if there is no, you know, heir to the throne, then everything is really bad. Oh yeah, I messed up. I have to reload this because I was explaining stuff. It's fine. Again, so I will explain that. Why did I did that? Just there we go. Okay, so normally the game lets you drink 5 skooma at the same time, but I used I hotkeyed the skooma, and also I'm gonna drink from the hotkey. I'm gonna drink from my inventory, and if you drink 4 from your inventory and 4 from your hotkeys, then it won't cap that. So what will happen is that, whoops, I messed the jump up. It can happen. You can have an 8 skooma at the same time. It's called 8 stack, and this is the fastest you can move in the game. I'm gonna do that a lot. Sometimes I don't use 8 just because it takes some time to, you know, use the inventory, but usually longer sections require you to use 8 stack because otherwise you are really slow. Also, one thing about skooma that you just saw is that if your skooma, you know, runs out and you are in the middle of a run, you just fall instead of keeping your momentum. So right now what I'm doing is skooma jumping. At high speed I nudge myself to an object and it lets me just shoot me in the air pretty much. And I skip a section where I should get a lock and talk to a guy and go back. So there we go. I'm gonna make a save here, and I'm gonna use another skooma jump to get the sigil stone from this Oblivion gate. It's a bit harder setup. Oh, there we go. First try. Get the sigil stone. I jump halfway down because it skips the animation of the sigil stone like blowing up and everything. It went okay. So Martin is here, who is the illegitimate son of Uriel Septim. He's the monk here, and he only comes with us if we clean the town with these critters. So that's what we're gonna do. There we go. I'm just gonna kill these guys upstairs. Nice. There we go. One more left. Wait, hit the guy. It's fine. Whew. Cool. So here's Martin, voiced by Sean Bean. He's totally not gonna die at the end of the run, don't worry. And we tell him that to go with us to Venom Priory, to Joffrey. But first, in the meantime, we're gonna do something else, which is an intended sequence break. Since it's on our way, for the main quest you require some items, so you can actually defeat Marinus Dagon and Mankar Cameron, who is the leader of this cult, these assassins that try to kill the emperors. And you need some items for it. And one of the items is a Great Vulcan Stone. So if you accidentally find this, for example, the developers left in some options that you can find it accidentally, and when the quest comes up, you can just tell Martin that, hey, I already got that stone. So you don't have to do this again. Like, go back and forth, so we're gonna do that. This is a cool movement tech area. One more skooma jump left here, too. There's some zombies here and some goblins. It's fine. Don't have to fight them, don't have to worry about them. The only real enemy of this run is fall damage, to be honest. There we go, that was a bit high jump, but it's fine. I jumped through the jump with that fireplace. For some reason it's possible. I'm using 8 stacks all over just to make it go real fast. push some buttons to open some doors, and hope you guys remember the saves that I made earlier, because it's gonna come handy here. So normally I have to backtrack to move here, so I can fast travel, but I'm gonna skip that. I'm gonna get the Vulcan Stone, make a quick save, and I'll load the save at Random Priory. What I'm gonna do is pause the game and load a quick save at the same time. What it does is that it's gonna load the next area and also load my quick save at the same time, so it loads 2 saves at the same time basically. This is called load warping. I use that a lot actually. Oops, pressed the wrong button. So we just skip the backtracking from the Skarkand. Okay, that was I'm pretty slow right now. Yes, I'm cheating. Don't worry about it. So the amulet is gone, and there's like assassins here. Oh no, this guy can be annoying if he runs away. Trying to hit the monks. Nice, first try. So this is not a safe place for Martin, so we're gonna go to Cloudrear Temple to protect him. And there's a cutscene where it's just an inauguration of Martin, but during this cutscene we're gonna do something else. So another item that we need is a Daedric item, but normally Daedric items or Daedric quests are spawned at level 20 or 25, and obviously we are level 1, that's really bad, but there is actually one Daedric item that you can get like out of sequence. I'm gonna kill these guys just because they can cause trouble later. And I'm gonna get the Mask of Clavicus Vial. And the way you do this is that normally you go to the statue of Clavicus Vial and then get the quest, and then you get the Umbra. But if you get the Umbra first without getting the quest, then if you bring it back to Clavicus Vial, then the game just registered that quest to be done. So you can get this item sort of out of sequence. Get the Umbra and load warp back to the entrance. It's pretty much frame perfect if you have to... Oh, my game crashed. It's really good. It's really good that happened. Nice. That's a crash heavy spot. Cool. It hasn't happened to me for a while. The game really hates this load warp. There we go. I just need to reload that part. It's fine. Hopefully I reloaded the nice part. Nice. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna take the Umbra to Clavicus Vial, and then what happens is that normally it takes like 20 seconds to talk to Clavicus Vial to get the mask, but if you talk to the dog's butt, then it skips that dialogue. So go to the dog's butt, nice, and we get the Umbra. This is the dog bot skip, pretty convenient. So we skip this cutscene, they are at the end of it, so we can just talk to Martin and continue with the main quest. Yeah, I'm gonna join the Blades, and the next step is book collecting, because turns out that we need to find the base of the operations of these assassins, the cult of the Mythic Dawn, and Boros has a plan to get them all, because if you collect all the books, they're gonna reveal the secret locations. First guy, this is a spy, we killed him. Good work. There we go, we got the first book, and then we're gonna get the second book from Tarmina from the Mages Guild. And she tells us that, you know, she knows the location, probably the next 2 books as well. So, okay, I'm gonna think about this. I think I'm gonna wait till 7. So it's very important for an in-game time thing to happen, so I have to be actually careful with this. Wait. So she has the second book, and she gives us a clue for a bookshop to have the 3rd and 4th edition of the books. I think the shop is open or not. You have to wait a bit. Yeah. It's literally 1 minute. I'm gonna wait here. There we go. Wasn't that bad. And this guy tells me that there's already a guy who bought the books. Oops. Wait 1 hour, yeah. And he's coming right now. So we're gonna convince that guy that, you know, we need those books more. And we just tell him that, you know, the Emperor is dead and you don't want to be associated with this cult. And he's like, I don't want any of this, dude. And he gives you the 3rd book and he tells you that there's supposed to be a meeting with the sponsor who gives you the 4th book. And you're supposed to tell this to Boris, but normally if you follow Boris here, he tries to kill every enemy here and it takes forever. And I'm using 5 stack. That can happen. I'm gonna let it out. And it's very slow. So instead of we're gonna walk here and then just wait for Boris to follow us. So we actually save some time. Yeah, sadly I used 5, which just negates the fact that I can use 8. There we go. I'm gonna use quick save and quick load that de-aggroes the enemies behind me. I'm gonna wait for good old Boris. And we're gonna have the meeting. Normally, either he does the meeting or you can do it. Obviously, if you do it, it's faster. I think he will mess up or he can die actually. I don't know what's happened here. I think he just dies, to be honest. To wait for the sponsor. He actually starts walking once you sit down. And we're gonna have a nice chat with him. There we go. And he has the 4th book. I'm gonna load war back to Taormina and we're gonna continue our run. There we go, first try, cool. And then we're gonna go to the place. Normally you have to go back to Taormina to tell you that how to decipher the book. But if you know where to go, then you just go there. This is this statue only visible during I think between 11:30 AM and 12:15 PM or something. So that's why the in-game timer was very important to be perfect, but we actually did it perfectly, which is cool. So we know the place where the Mythic Dawn cult is, yeah. And we're gonna infiltrate them and get the Mysterium of Xerxes, which tells you how to get to Paradise, which is the place where Menker Cameron lives. Also, we're gonna have a nice talk with this dude. Normally you have to get these ropes and infiltrate them and, I don't know, be a spy for them, but it's very slow, so we just kill them and we're gonna get the book. Oh, I thought I'd do the YOLO jump. Let's not die here. So we get the book, nice, and we gonna go back to Cloud Ruler Temple by just load warping there. So load warping has interesting effects, you will see here. Yeah, this guy won't have clothes. That's the effect of load warping. It's not relevant, I just, you know, fun fact, I guess. And we're gonna need to talk to Joffrey. He's having a walk, which is super bad. And he heard about some spies that we need to take care of in Bruma. And normally you have to go talk to the Countess for them, but since we know where they are, we can just infiltrate them again. They usually like all over Bruma, but if you wait till a specific amount of time, they're gonna be in the same house. There we go. Gonna make a save here. And then go to this house and infiltrate them. Nice. I missed it. I missed it. Excuse me. Wow. Good luck. There we go. Get the key and get the plans of these spies, I guess. There we go. Again, load warping back to Collateral Temple. And this section is just going back and forth between Joffrey and Martin, pretty much. So talk to Joffrey first that we dealt with the spies. We're gonna turn in the Daedric artifact, the Mask of Clavicus 5 to Martin, and then Joffrey again. He tells us that there is another Oblivion gate, was found near Bruma. So we're gonna go there, take care of it, because we are so good at taking care of Oblivion gates. Talk to Bert here, and so Oblivion gates from now on are kind of weird. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna make a quick save here, and I'm gonna load the save I made before the first one. And I'm trying to load warp inside of the first Oblivion gate, the last Oblivion gate. And the game gets really confused because that Oblivion gate is already destroyed. So it will be just, I don't know what to do, so I'm gonna just put you outside, and then there's the second Oblivion gate. Cool. We're gonna go back to Collateral Temple. Tell the good news that we dealt with the Oblivion gate. Cool, cool, cool. And then wait till 4, I think. Yeah. So the next item we need is the Blood of the Gods. Good work. Which is gonna be the armor of Tiber Septim. And it's Sancrator, and it's raining, nice. Alright. It's fine though, no frame drops. Anyway, so yeah, Sancrator is a place with like cursed blades, and we have to deal with them. It's the farthest ahead, and but it's actually like my favorite place because there's cool movement tech there and all that kind of stuff. There's sadly some RNG part of it, which hopefully won't happen. Am I going the right way? I think so, yeah. I can get lost easily, which is bad. Yeah, this is the way, I think. Yeah. Cool. Did I get lost? Hopefully not. Did I went the wrong way? No. Where am I? Is this a place? Guys, I think I got lost. Yeah, I got lost. Oh my god. Where is it? This way. Okay, well. This is terrible. Yeah, I died. Nice. Well, okay. Anyways. This is embarrassing. This is my fault. Completely my fault. There we go. I know the way now. Oh my god. This is like a minute time loss instantly. Yeah, so anyways, Sancrator. There we go. Cool. So, we need to kill 4 blades, ancient blades. What you need to do is just not get stuck and stuff like that. So the first one is pretty easy. object is... There we go. Gonna make a save here, so we load warp back here. There we go. The second one is tricky because we're gonna load warp back to that door, but you have to wait a bit. Get the key if I can. There we go. So I opened this door. That was not the ghost, by the way, or the blade ghost. Blade stuff. Go down here. Nice, nice, nice. There we go. So we have to wait for the quest update, because if you load warp earlier than this, then it won't happen. So you're gonna be soft logged. There we go. Let's meet the third one, which is the biggest RNG, because sometimes he comes out of his cave, sometimes he doesn't. There's a backup thread, but you lose like 10 seconds if it doesn't happen, so hopefully it won't happen. And it happened. Nice. Sadly. He's shy. Cool. I'm gonna try to do this strat. If I can, then just walk back there. There we go. No, I missed it. One more time. There we go. Cool. And there's the fourth one. That's the easiest probably. And we're gonna... If all of them are saved, I guess, then we can get the armor now, because they're gonna unlock the force field. So we get the armor. I'm gonna quick save, quick load, so I just lose the aggro of the enemies behind me, so I can wait until they are in place. And we're gonna go here. Should wait for this guy, so it happens faster. And there we go. Force gate is gone, and I'm gonna load warp back to Cloud Royal Temple with the armor. I missed the load warp. There we go. And give the armor to Joffrey. No, to Martin, sorry. And we're gonna deal with the final Oblivion gate, which is the final great battle. And first we ask the permission from the Countess of Bruma to give us some troops. So we have a fair fight, and she says cool. And we're gonna load warp to this place, because that's the next stage of the quest. Because she will announce that they are ready here. Let the battle begin. You can recruit other towns' soldiers, but you will see why it's not relevant or slow. Because fighting is gonna be a bit too easy for us. And this is an auto-scroller section, but we still need to focus. You can die here, and also Martin can die here. And it's really bad if Martin dies, then you have to load a save, which is awful. There we go. We just chill here with our wonderful character. Listen to this wonderful speech. So the reason why we destroyed the Great Gate is because we need the Great Sigil Stone, which is the final object to open the door to Paradise, or the portal to Paradise. So we can defeat the final enemy, who is Mankar Cameron. There we go. All I need to do here is to make sure Martin stays away from them enemies. And then Just kill them as fast as possible, pretty much. There we go. I know the cycles, but sometimes I get trolled here. So I need to manage my skooma use. There we go. It's fine. Oh no. Oh, that scamp is stuck there. Nice. There we go. Comes the third gate. I don't want to hit that because I don't want to kill anyone accidentally, which can happen. Nice. Why isn't the Magicka going down? Because I'm using scrolls to kill enemies, and scrolls require no Magicka. I'm just waiting for the final Great Gate to open. There we go. So we can do the same thing as I did in the second Oblivion Gate, which is just quick saving, loading the first Oblivion Gate, and just load warping here. So again, the game thinks that this Oblivion Gate is destroyed. For some reason there is this lockpick thing, don't worry about it. And there we go. We destroyed the Great Gate. Now I just need to destroy the rest of the enemies, which can be hard. Oh my god. Martin is having some trouble. Oh my god, this is not going good. Can you kill this guy? No? Cool. One more scam to left. There we go, and we talk to Martin. Oh, that took forever. Amazing. And then we rolled warp back to... Oh, Cloud Ruler Temple if I can. It's hard. Yes, I'm cheating. Take me to the speedrunning police. Just need to wait for Martin to open the portal to Paradise. Let's open it. Wait for an hour. There we go. And we can enter Paradise. And kill Monkar Cameron. There we go. I don't have much skooma left, so I'm not over encumbered anymore, but we're gonna have just enough skooma for the rest of the run, I think.
So, the cat's paw of the Septims arrives at last.
Right. We killed this guy because he has a magical band that lets us go through some portals here.
Look now upon my kindness. Gaia Alata in the old tongue, a vision of the past.
Yeah, he's talking to me, but he was... Oh, I forgot to equip it. Nice. There we go. But we will actually kill him before he can finish his speech. No. We need to kill this guy so we can open this gate faster. But we actually need to talk to him. He will respawn and takes away your band so you can actually escape this place. Yeah, he helps us. Well done.
Done, champion. Your progress is swift and sure. Perhaps you will reach me after all.
Yeah, it's hard to move around here sometimes, which happened to me.
In your coming, I
There we go, finally left. And we go to the final place of this guy. He's sitting on the throne.
mythic dawn, Tamriel reborn.
And let's see how this boss fight goes.
I welcome you.
Yeah, there we go. We killed him.
We are the age.
Cool.
I tire
And we're gonna load war back to Cloudglow Temple again. And we get the Amulet of Kings back. So we can stop the Daedric Lord of Destruction. There we go. And we have to do the final quest of the game soon. There we go. And one more load warp setup and we are done. We're gonna load warp back to this place a bit. There's gonna be a cutscene with the inauguration of Martin. There we go. I'm gonna make a quick save and I'm gonna load warp to this save while they are having this conversation, because technically it's a cutscene, so you can't move, but you can load warp, so you're closer to this door. Also, I'm gonna skipping the dialogue here with quick save and quick load. This is the only place you can do this in the run. It's a bit different than in Fallout 3. There we go. And we're just praying that Martin won't die during this final walking section to the end of this chapel, or what is it called? Temple. I'm gonna finish the game. Here's Miner's Dagon. We can't fight him. Martin has to fight him. Oh yeah, we're gonna wait him, and actually we are really close to time, so get ready. It looks cool. This is fine. And he talks to us, and that's time. There we go. That was scary, yeah. Nice, underestimate. Yeah, and let's see what happens with the Sean Bean in this game. So he became a dragon and he fights this dude. Let it play out for a bit just to see the end of this run. Thanks for the GGs. There we go, and he becomes I think he becomes frozen, but I don't play that. Okay, that was me. It was a very fun marathon, for me at least. Really enjoyed it, and enjoy the rest. Thanks for having me, and good luck for the rest of the runners. Okay, goodbye.